Amazing places to visit in China.
We recently went to China. We only went to a very, very small region. Well, it's a big region, but in the overall scale of China, it's small. So we gotta imagine there's a lot more to explore in the country. So where can we explore?
If you want to check out our travels in China, we actually are posting our travel vlog videos on our travel vlog channel. You can check out that link in the pinned comment below. We went to a very futuristic city, another city in that series coming soon, so you're going to want to check it out. Like we're about to see where we can go next time.
We'll see if it's in this video.
Let's do it. Here we go.
China is one of the most visited tourist destinations. The country is filled with rich folk. Is one of the most visited tourist
Those are the places we went to. Two of those places. So you can go check it out in the pinned comment.
Which one is it?
destinations. The country is filled with rich folklore, ancient temples and palaces, dreamy landscapes, futuristic cities, and delicious food.
Excuse
Dreamy
me?
landscapes, futuristic cities,
This is possibly controversial here.
and delicious food. This eastern nation is your perfect place if you want to start your journey through the Asian continent. Stay tuned and discover the best places to visit in China. And get ready to live one of the most exciting and memorable experiences you will ever have in your life.
Oh.
Number 1. Beijing. You can start your tour in the capital of the country, Beijing. Located in the north of China, this city is one of the most populated places in the country and around the world.
She didn't seem that confident on the
No.
bike once it got bumpy. She was like,
Nice slow ride.
Beijing has more than 22 million inhabitants,
it's a lot.
and as well as people, it has fascinating places to explore.
All right.
In Beijing, you can find architectural wonders such as the Temple of Heaven or the Forbidden City, both with a lot of millenary history. The Forbidden City shines for its historical content. It was built in 1406 under the order of Ming Emperor Yongle.
Pretty
This
old.
place witnessed the passage of dozens of emperors and the most important historical events in China. You can also visit Tiananmen Square or the mausoleum of Mao Zedong, next to skyscrapers, stores, and avant-garde restaurants that will leave you speechless. The city of Beijing is both modern and traditional, and the two blend beautifully.
It's always cool.
Number 2. The Great Wall of China.
I do want to go there, but Instagram versus reality is detering me from actually like taking the time to go there.
That's one thing we're scared about in China is the overcrowding of tourist spots. And I imagine the Great Wall of China, possibly the most cliche, the stereotypical tourist spot in China, would be super crowded.
I've seen like it's basically just a mass of people on this walkway, which would be so unfortunate when you're trying to be there and like experience this cool place. Can we go when it's this empty?
That would be perfect.
A few hours away from Beijing, you will find this renowned monument, World Heritage Site,
That's not
and one of the
too
best
bad in this
engineering
video.
works in the history
They
of
also look
humanity.
kind of cold.
Contrary to the myth, the Great Wall of China is not visible from space, but this wall is approximately 9,000 kilometers long and is one of the main
That's it?
attractions of China.
I mean, if it's 9,000 kilometers long, there's got to be at least like 1 kilometer we can have to ourselves,
Yeah,
right?
come on.
Its construction began in the 5th century BC, but it continued to be extended and rebuilt until the 15th century to protect the city from invasion.
Wow.
When did Matt Damon fight on the wall? They didn't say that in the history books.
What was that movie called? The Wall or The Great,
Great Wall.
Even though certain areas of the wall are damaged and it's extremely old, the Great Wall is still standing, and you can visit it from Beijing. The best preserved section, and therefore the most touristic spot, is Badaling,
Jeez.
80 kilometers from the capital. Number 3.
80
Chengdu.
kilometers? Not bad.
Are you a panda lover? Those cute
Yes.
little black and white bears won't disappoint you in Chengdu.
Oh my gosh.
Chengdu concentrates most centers for the conservation and breeding of pandas, animals in danger of extinction. In these parks, you can see many bears in semi-freedom,
Oh,
surrounded by
panda.
bamboo. Chengdu is also the capital of Sichuan province, which is one of the most interesting and spicy cuisines in China. What better way than to go on a gastronomic safari too?
I'm ready.
Delicious. Number 4.
I'm intrigued to go to Chengdu. I want, because Sichuan food is famous, not only for its spiciness, but also pandas.
And they showed a picture of or a video of hot potting. Does anyone want to teach us how to hot pot?
Let us know.
We want to do that.
Send us a hot pot tutorial video so we can react to it.
But yeah, I think Chengdu also is just surrounded by mountains and
Mhm.
stuff, which looks really cool.
That was the city that was close to that crazy narrow city.
Yeah. The city that's in like a little river, and there's a ton of skyscrapers, not skyscrapers, but really tall buildings in the river.
I want to see that place.
Or Xi'an. Want to see a 3rd century BC army of more than 8,000 men? Here,
This gives you 1 level up on all of your army, or 1 promotion, I should say, on all of your army.
I was just gonna make a Civ joke.
it's possible. This army of life-size terracotta figures with their cavalry and chariots are here to protect the emperor in death. This city is considered the eastern end of the famous Silk Road, with all that it entails.
Wow,
In
there's
Xi'an,
so many
You
people.
could find the most traditional
My
China
gosh.
representations with the beautiful wall and the magnificent towers of the bell and drum. And there's also a Muslim quarter so authentic that you will not know if you are in the Asian Giant or Morocco.
That sounds like a video title right
All
there.
right, time to go to a Muslim town.
Is this Morocco or China?
Number 5. Shanghai. This city is
Pirate
considered
ship.
the second capital of China.
This is the hard thing, like, because Shanghai would be cool to go to, but also I feel like it's like the most like touristy spot.
Yeah, and the cities we went to already were kind of like very cities.
Yeah.
So if we went to another place, we'd kind of want to go to a place that might be more unique, with like some nature surrounding it or something.
That's why somewhere like Chengdu would be cool, because it'd be like, because Sichuan is like, you know, like a very well-known place, but also there's so many nature spots around it. So, I mean, are we saying where we're going next? Not necessarily, but we're thinking.
Give us some more suggestions outside of this video as well.
Or is Shanghai just the spot you gotta go?
Maybe there's lots more than we expect there.
Shanghai's skyline is one of the most impressive, especially when viewed from the Bund, Shanghai's colonial-style waterfront. In China's second capital, be sure to stroll along the bustling and modern Nanjing Road, Shanghai's commercial artery. Also,
ride the
visit
train?
the Old City and enter the Wuwen Gardens, beautiful private gardens of the 16th century that will make you want to take a photo in every corner. Number 6. Hong Kong.
Oh, we've
Hong
been
Kong
there.
is a vital destination if you intend to visit Asia. This metropolis is the city that
So
never
when they're doing China, they're talking China, like all of it.
The Chinese people.
That, yeah. So like they're talking even the regions that are special regions.
sleeps in China. It's one of the most cosmopolitan metropolises in the whole world. It's full of skyscrapers illuminated by its daily light show at 8 p.m. from the Avenue of Stars. The highest mountain in the city is Victoria Peak, where you can enjoy the most beautiful sunsets. Save a few days of your trip to live like a real Hong Konger and discover the Cantonese food in the night markets. If you like to party, go to Lan Kwai Fong or go
Oh,
up and
yeah.
down again and again on the world's longest stairs, the central mid-level escalators.
That sounds so
Number
fun.
Wow.
Shangri-La. The city of Shangri-La is a town located in the northeast of Yunnan
Actually,
province.
it's the zombies map. There's going to
True.
be some monkeys that are going to come and steal our perk drops.
Hey, that was a reference we made in our Singapore video. You want to check that out?
Formerly known as Sandiang, this quiet town changed its
I
name.
thought he was going to say San Diego, like
San
Ron
Diego.
Burgo.
Ah, yes.
San Diego. It means whale's penis or something.
I don't
like
remember
that.
what he said.
Something like that.
2002 in honor of the novel Lost Horizons by James Hilton.
Very cool.
To come
name.
to Shangri-La, you must take a domestic flight or make an overland trip from the Lijun region. The city of Zhenjun is a relatively small place that can be visited on foot by tourists.
Wow,
It's
that's cool.
also difficult to get lost, as they will always have Mount Guishen as a point of orientation. Among the main points of interest is the Potatso National Park, located in the rural part of the town, and the Ganden Sumtseling Monastery, located in Yunnan. These spaces are the best if you're looking for a physical and spiritual connection with yourself and with nature. The city also has good restaurants to eat at after a long walk. The dining is highly recommended and located in the center. Number 8. Buddha of Lishan.
Wow.
On the side of a cliff at the confluence of the Dadu, Zheng, and Qingji rivers, and a few hours from Chengdu, is the tallest stone
Another
statue of
Chengdu.
Buddha in the world.
Looks pretty
The
big.
Buddha of
Maybe like
Lishan has
10 feet
71
tall?
meters in
Yeah.
height and was
Maybe
sculpted in
20.
the 8th century to guard the course
Maybe
of
1
the
meters.
rivers so wild
Fake
that they
news.
swallowed any boat that sailed through them. Currently, you can visit its annex temple
Crazy that there's just
that they swallowed
skyscrapers
any boat that
just right there.
Yeah, I totally thought that'd be super rural.
sailed through them. Currently, you can visit its annex temple, the Dafo, where you can find more Buddhist statues and then contemplate with your own eyes the great Buddha.
Oh,
Number 9.
Contemplate.
Pingyao. This
Pingyao.
mythical city is trapped 600 years in the past, and it will transport you straight back to the Ming and Qing eras. Located halfway between Beijing and Xi'an, this region gives you a chance to travel through time and experience the best authentic China. Pingyao is not your typical Chinese city full of brightly lit skyscrapers and financial centers. On the contrary, it's a tourist destination with a lot of Chinese culture and history. One of its main attractions is the medieval wall of Pangyao, located on the outskirts of the town. This mega construction is about 12 meters high and has 72 watchtowers. You will also find the Ming Qing Street Market Tower, a building 18 meters high and 3 floors. It's the tallest skyscraper. Number 10. Zhouzhuang. Zhouzhuang is considered the Asian Venice and is a point of interest in China. Located in the administrative area of Kunshan, Zhouzhuang is one of the most beautiful and romantic places for traveling as a couple. Touring the canals of Zhouzhuang will make you fall in love on the first day because its
Interesting.
quiet environments and beautiful views can surprise anyone. You can also visit the Shenting House located south of the Yangtze River and built by Emperor Zhejiang's Shenting House located
This was definitely in Mission Impossible. I think it
Was
was
it?
Mission Impossible 3. I think they're running through this area. I just remember Tom Cruise sprinting through this area.
south of the Yangtze River and built by Emperor
We have to go
Zhejiang's
now.
order
have
in
to.
1712. You can also visit the Milo Tower, famous for being a meeting point for literary people. China is undoubtedly a country that we should all travel to. We
We
mentioned
did.
10 places to visit on your next trip to China, but we assure you that you will fall
Whoa.
short because this
What
country
the-
has so much more to offer. It's undoubtedly a different country and a great way to start your trip to Asia. So pack your bags and let yourself enjoy and love China.
They have a lot of hats in that
A
bag.
lot of hats. China would be, like he said, that would be your definitely the best way to start your trip to Asia. China would be a interesting place to start traveling in Asia to.
You would get the like possible overstimulation of similar to South Asia with like just the massive population, but you'd also get the language barrier of East Asia. And depending on where you go, you can get some similarities to Southeast Asia as well. So yeah, I guess in that sense it does.
I would say
But it's kind of an
it's not an easy place to be a tourist, I don't
No.
think. I would say the best that or the easiest place to be a tourist would for people from like America or Europe at least would be like Bali or Bangkok.
Bali, Bangkok easily. KL too.
KL, yeah. Those are all very, very easy to travel to. And there's-
Korea was decently easy too.
yeah.
but-
There's just language barrier issues, especially if you leave the touristy areas in Korea. But yeah, our first place we went to in Asia, other than Dubai, which is very easy as well, but that's Middle East, so it's a little bit different, was India.
Mangalore, India.
So we just jumped into the complete non-tourist town in India, and that's how we started our adventures.
And it was quite the interesting adventure to say the least. But it led us eventually to China.
And now we've been in like almost every country in Southeast Asia and all of the countries in East Asia. So, I mean, we've done it now.
A very interesting story. You can check all our journey out on the Travel Vlog channel.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Let us know which one of these places is the best and some other places that aren't in this video down in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.